The week of June 16th to June 20th on Beyond the Gates explodes onto screens with a rush of movement and emotional turmoil at Fairmont Crest, where buried secrets, power plays, and long-suppressed feelings surge to the surface like molten lava beneath the fractured crust of a privileged family on the verge of collapse. At the center of the storm is Vanessa, a woman as sharp as she is sensitive, unexpectedly shifting the balance of power when she takes negotiations into her own hands following the exposure of Joey's real estate money laundering plot. In a move no one saw coming, Vanessa doesn't explode with anger or outrage. She steps back, observes, and uses her own brand of gentle composure to rewrite the rules of the game. This poise becomes not just her sharpest weapon, but a signal to Joey that none of his moves can escape her discerning eye. Vanessa is pragmatic enough to know she's only one part of Joey's murky financial scheme, but she's also shrewd enough to turn disappointment into leverage. Instead of casting herself as the victim, she recasts herself as a partner at the bargaining table, wielding negotiation to win greater advantage not just for herself, but for Doug, the husband she remains fiercely loyal to. Yet the question remains, does Vanessa truly believe in this new alliance? Or is she pulling Joey into a deeper game, one in which he's the one being outmaneuvered by her allure and enigma? As the two grow closer, their power dynamic becomes ever more blurred, and viewers are left to wonder if this ambiguity will become the stage for a breathtaking reversal, where no one knows who is the hunter and who is the hunted. Elsewhere at Fairmont Crest, Ashley and Derek's romantic arc takes a tragic turn as Derek's long-hoped-for proposal collapses in the wake of Ashley's silence. Beneath their calm exterior, this breakup is really the result of festering resentment, impossible expectations, and a shadowy past that keeps dragging Ashley back toward suspicion and emotional distance. The patient presence of Andre by Ashley's side is more than just friendly comfort. It suggests a deeper bond, perhaps hinting they've already crossed a line or are about to do so in a moment of vulnerability. As Andre and Danny share a private confession, the tense air at Fairmont Crest grows thick with anticipation, reminding viewers that in this world, no one is truly innocent. Every relationship harbors a subtext only the characters dare admit to themselves in their weakest moments. This could be the turning point for two best friends to become lovers, or perhaps the beginning of the end for their years of closeness. The tension doesn't stop there. Andre, a notorious playboy in his own right, finds himself dispensing relationship advice to his Uncle Ted. A bitter irony, since Ted's marriage is teetering on the brink as Nicole arrives at his office bearing a mysterious envelope. The question of what's inside, a divorce petition or something even more explosive, hangs like a sword over Ted, forcing him to confront his long-standing failings and emotional absenteeism. When Nicole puts forth her life-changing proposal, viewers can expect a cascade of psychological reckoning as every layer of denial and self-delusion is stripped away with merciless clarity. Across town, Smitty finds himself doubly troubled, not only trying to preserve his love for Martin, but increasingly anxious for his husband's mental health. Martin is being drawn into a showdown with Kenny, the mysterious man who's been shadowing him for weeks and haunting him with the refrain, "What color is your money?" These words, echoing from Martin's shadowy past, push him into a spiral of paranoia and self-doubt. The audience is led into the depths of Martin's psyche, where murky memories of past secrets come roaring back every time Kenny appears. Their confrontation at the country club isn't just a physical altercation. It's a battle for Martin's conscience, forcing him to choose between coming clean or continuing to bury everything beneath the mask of the perfect husband. But Smitty isn't the archetypal golden boy either. Beneath his cheerful exterior, he's secretly chasing seismic truths that could upend the fate of the entire Richardson family. Perhaps Martin's secret, or perhaps a deeper enigma Detective Malone is still struggling to keep buried. As these tangled lines of secrecy tighten, it's only a matter of time before a bomb goes off, igniting consequences no one can foresee in the weeks ahead. Meanwhile, Chelsea and Madison seize the spotlight as their relationship develops at breakneck speed. Their kisses, their intimate moments, stretch long into the night, spinning the two women into a whirlwind of love and desire, regardless of gossip or the lingering taboos of a supposedly modern but judgmental community. For Chelsea, finding kinship and understanding in Madison is not only a declaration of identity, but also a push to confront the wounds and expectations left behind by the Hamilton family legacy. The climax of the week brings a major leap forward. Maybe a confession, maybe an unforeseen crisis demanding that they face decisions bigger than either imagined. Chelsea's story only becomes more complex as she balances her deepening connection with Madison against the rising expectations from Kat about her relationship with Tom. Tension, curiosity, and even covert jealousy weave between characters, painting a tangled web where friendship, love, and duty are always being tested by circumstance and temptation. Elsewhere, Naomi steps up as an unlikely ally to June, helping her recover something precious she once lost. What seems like a small mission takes on deeper significance, gradually unveiling corners of June's history, proving that the supposedly minor characters can conceal secrets with the power to shake an entire town if exposed. And not to be forgotten is Bill's struggle for survival, as he fights day by day to recover from a devastating stroke. While Haley lives in constant fear, Bill quietly prepares for the worst, researching life insurance policies and planning for the futures of his wife and unborn child, in case he's no longer around. These images, haunting and deeply human, lay bare the tragedy of a man desperate to control his fate only to find himself at the mercy of illness, reminding viewers of the preciousness of each fleeting day. All of these threads make this week's Beyond the Gates not just a spectacle of shocking twists, but also a study in psychological complexity, where every character is torn between past and present, love and resentment, submission and the desperate urge to break free from the invisible shackles binding them. Every plotline, every relationship adds a new piece to the backstage mosaic of Fairmont Crest, promising a stormy summer ahead, with secrets straining at the gates and names once thought long buried now rising to haunt the living, ensuring that once the doors of the past truly swing open, no fate will remain unchanged.